when you real life out here with 2 bags. Look at this. 2 of them. Bang, bang, bang. I'm popping. Like, I'm so popping. I'm about to take a video so y'all can see. Pop, look at that. Bang, bang. I'm in front of somebody's stuff. Hold on. But this is popping. Don't be late. All right. Hey, guys. Welcome to Kyer's house, where, of course, you have me and you have the crybaby Nylene. Sorry, guys. We're going through this phase where now he wants everything, and he's like being a little crybaby. So here. So anyway, I came on here to do a video about being a mail carrier, because you get a lot of questions. I get a lot of questions in my DMs. I get a lot of questions on Facebook, and then I just get a lot of random questions from people outside. So, and also I had a video up a few years ago about being a mail carrier. And unfortunately, I was still fairly new. So I didn't know the whole situation of you're not allowed to record in or on postal property. So whatever. I took that video down because a lot of my coworkers had seen it, and I was just like, yeah, no, I was still relatively. That's how you're in the background. So therefore, I'm going to record it this way.
Yeah, 5,000 likes.
Anyway, so I'm going to give you a reenactment of what a normal day is at the post office, because a lot of people don't understand what goes into being a mail carrier and how much time and how many days out of the week you're actually there. So this is my rendition, because again, like I said, we cannot record and I cannot show you everything that we do inside the building. So I will show you, I won't show you, but I will tell you what a normal day is. So let's start with the normal spiel. Normally, depending on whatever station you're in, you have to be there at 7:30 or sometimes 8 o'clock. It depends. 7:30 to 8 o'clock is always normally the times. Except for the city people. I don't work in the city. I work in the AO, which is like a suburban type of situation, or the county. I don't work in the city. So the city hours vary. So I don't know too much about the city carriers because, again, I'm not a city carrier. So normally you come in at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, whatever. You come in and you case your mail. Casing your mail is like a whole little, it's like a cubicle or whatever. I'm pretty sure you guys seen movies. Some movies actually show how like the cases look. And the cases have individual slots, like, I want to say like a file cabinet, but it's not really a file cabinet. This video is like edited and chopped so many times because first I have Nylene making noise, I got a TV in the background, then I got Kyer making all this noise, telling y'all to hit 5,000 likes or whatever. Hey guys, anyway, it's take 3 of this video. And when I say 3, I didn't have to stop this like 3 different times because everybody is just cutting in to this conversation. And so anyway, now this video that I've been trying to do for the past 20 minutes. This video is about being a mail carrier. So like I've said a lot of times already, I get a lot of questions from people in my DMs, people in my inbox, and random people on the street asking, how is it to be a mail carrier? So don't have kids, people. Don't have them. I get a lot of questions on how to be a mail carrier. So I'm going to give you my standpoint on this and what I do and where I work at. Not where I work at, literally, but again, there's 2 different situations in the mail carriers world. You have city carriers and then you have AO carriers. The whole name in itself is city carriers, but there's 2 different divisions. I don't really like how I'm doing my hands. But anyway, it's 2 different divisions. There's the people that work in the city, and there's people that work in the AOs. AOs are county suburban people. That's just what they are. I am a county suburban person. So my day is different from a city carrier's day. Well, a person that works in the city. So, as you can see, I still got my uniform on. Half of it anyway. I never wear my whole uniform, especially in the winter. We'll get into that in another video. That's not today. Anyway, my normal day and everyone else that works in the AOs with me is our schedule starts at 7:30. And then you have some people that start at 8 at certain stations. Coming in at 7:30 or whatever, you clock in like normal people. And then you start casing your mail. Caseable mail can be anything from Pico bills, electric bills, water bills, gas bills, whatever. It can be anything. You case all that stuff in, and I'm going to give you an example from stuff I found in the house, but this is not real stuff. So, you have flats, which is called FSS. This is not a flat, but this is the best thing I can find because I don't really have magazines because I don't read magazines. But anyway, flats normally consist of magazines, people, vibe, whatever. A lot of people just do whatever. So FSS is always called FSS. And it's called that because they're flats and they're normally magazines. So that's a term that we use. And this mail comes in order sometimes. But it normally comes in order and you would case this stuff into the cells. I'll get into that in a second. DPS. This is just somebody else's mail, but it's for somebody in this house. But DPS is this stuff. Letters, cards, birthday cards, whatever. It's a variety of things. Like I said, Pico bills, water bills, gas bills, electric bills, whatever. That almost always comes in order, house by house. So let's say 2015, 2018, so forth. It goes in order. Most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't, but most of the time it does. You go in the morning, like I said, now your cells where you're casing the mail at, it can be 1, 2, 3. I've never seen a case that had one row of mail. But anyway, it can have rows going vertically, and then there's a strip that has every address on the cell. So let's say, I'll just make up some random numbers. Let's say 2201, 2203, 2205, so forth. And it goes around the whole block. So it'll go from one side and then to the other side. Most of the time as a mail carrier, you're doing one side of the street, crossing over and doing the other side. And that's pretty much what you call a loop. I know this is probably a lot, but anyway, that's what we call a loop. So yeah, normally casing your mail can be anywhere from a half an hour to 45 minutes to an hour. It all depends on how heavy your mail is for the day and how much stuff you have to case in. And we'll do that in another video on other stuff about that. But we'll just get to the basics of what people think about us mail carriers and what they think coming in. Now, as for me, when I came in, I thought like, okay, being a mail carrier, how hard can this be? Like, Jesus Christ, all I'm doing is delivering mail. I was so wrong. Like, number one, you don't need to go to a gym once you become a mail carrier because you're walking all day. You're walking all freaking day. Like, you're walking all day. So, you don't need to go to the gym. You're out there in the rain, the sleet, the hail, the snow, the ice. You're out there in every element that you can think of. So, again, whatever city, whatever state you live in, again, you're out there. Our mail trucks do not have air conditioning, so I get a lot of questions about that. Like, do you guys have air? No, we don't have air. So, in the summer, or if you live in one of those places that really have a lot of heat all year long, there is no relief. Your best relief is water and water. So let's get back to a normal day. So let me rephrase that. There's never a normal day at the post office. There's just no such thing as a normal day. But again, you case, and let's say you start at 7:30. You get out at 8, 8:15, 8:30, whatever. You go out to your route and do your mail. And you deliver your packages. As AO carriers, we deliver our mail and our packages. As in the city, they don't deliver packages. They don't do that. That's just not what they do, which is kind of cool, but no. We don't have that luxury. So, that can be an 8-hour day. It can be a 10-hour day during the holidays. That is like hell in a cell. Like, you're not seeing home at all. Like, you might as well, it feels like you're just at the station 24/7. Like, you're there Monday through Sunday. Yes, and we do deliver on Sunday, because I get a lot of people saying, oh my gosh, y'all work on Sunday. We don't deliver mail on Sunday, but we deliver packages. So, excuse me, Lane. Go that way. Thank you. Anyway, now that I got our normal day out the way, so now let's go ahead and get to the different terminologies and the different career statuses in there. So coming into the post office, you are a CCA. What a CCA means is that you are just at the bottom of the totem pole. That's just where you are. And CCA stands for City Carrier Assistant. So coming in, you work essentially different. Every station is different, but I just want to give you a general synopsis of how it could be. You can work 7 days, because like I said, Sundays are Amazon packages. So you're delivering Amazon packages. It may not be a full day, but it may be a full day. It could be 8 hours. As a CCA, you can work up to 12 hours in one day. So coming in, I tried to explain to people from where I was as a CCA and my coworkers and my friends, is that essentially this is your home. Like, the post office owns you now. Like, they own you. You are now their bitch. So you are there essentially every day. Every day. So thank you. Okay, now Liam doesn't want to give it to me. So again, you can be a CCA for as little as 6 months, or you can be a CCA like myself. I was a CCA for 4 years. It depends on your station. It depends on how fast people retire. It all depends on that, especially in the AO areas. In the city, it's a different ballgame. We'll do that in another video. But in the AOs, you have to wait until somebody older retires to move up. And that's just how it goes. So, again, as a CCA, you can work up to 7 days, Monday through Sunday. You really, I mean, I know when I was a CCA, I didn't get that many days off. Like, they worked us to the bone. Like, they worked us. So we didn't have too many days off. Now, after you become a regular, because after you're a CCA for a certain amount of time, you graduate to a regular. So as a regular, you don't work Sundays except for during the holiday season. And you don't have to work during the holiday seasons on Sundays, but that's just overtime, so you can if you want to. You have a little more leeway, whereas though you don't have to work overtime, but most of us, we want to work overtime just because we just want the overtime. You get a day off, and it rotates throughout the week. But if you're on the overtime list, you may not get that day off. But anyway, don't worry about that. Like, I can't really stress the fact that, you know, coming into this, you have to be prepared. Like, being a mail carrier, a lot of people, they think they have the mindset to be this, you know, person that's out here delivering mail. And most people don't realize how hard it is. Like, our job is not like the easiest job, like how they make it seem on TV, or how you may think it looks from us outside. You just see this one small portion. Like, it's a really hard job. Like, we have deadlines. We have a lot of stuff that we have to deal with on the course of a day-to-day basis. Matter of fact, an hour-to-hour basis, because at any given moment, things can change. We can get bit by a dog. We can get hit by a car. Our truck can catch on fire. Our truck will break down. It's a lot of things that go wrong in the course of a day. And I can make a whole video about how much stuff can go wrong in one day and make your day so crappy. But what I will say is, again, if you stick with it, it gets better. And I know that sounds so weird because I don't know if I have viewers that are now actually in the postal service that's just coming in, like maybe 3 days in, 2 weeks in, 2 months in. Yeah, at that time it is extremely hard. Like, I promise you, like, your feet hurt, like everything hurts on you. Like, when I started, I can't even tell you, like, the body part crazy. So anyway, like I was saying, you have a lot of stuff that hurts, like your feet hurt. And again, like I said, my feet hurted so bad. Like, it was at one point I was just walking around delivering mail barefoot. So again, you have to find a really comfortable pair of shoes for yourself. I can't tell you what shoes work for you because I went through a lot of shoes and I still wear a lot of shoes. But this is one of my work shoes. I know they look so raggedy. I know. But anyway, these are just like some regular Adidas shoes. I got these from Amazon. This is not what you're supposed to wear. They don't really like for you to wear these. But these are like some sneakers that I have in the winter, because we're in the winter season. These are so old. I had these for like 4 years now. But these are just like some regular ACG boots that I have. And I wear these in the winter most of the time, sometimes. And then these are my actual boots that I'm actually wearing now. These are postal approved shoes. And I say postal because it has this tab on here. Yeah, they done took a licking. Like, I know they're so ugly. But anyway, these are some of my shoes that I normally wear. In the summer, I try to wear more cute shoes because it's summer. But these are like my winter shoes, and I try to rotate my shoes because, again, they get wet. They get wet. They start getting stinky when they wet. So it's inevitable that you need to switch out your sneakers or switch out your shoes. So that's what I normally do as far as my feet. Will you go sit down, Nylene? He is so irking, guys. He's an irking little baby. Anyway, that's that. When you first come in, you don't get a uniform. You have to wait until you're 90 days, and then you get a uniform allotment. The uniforms are ridiculously high. They are expensive. Like, a pair of pants is like $60. And I think for your first year, you probably get like $400 or $500. And you think that's a lot. But in all reality, you need a lot of stuff. You need summer gear. You need winter gear. You need fall gear. You need a lot of stuff. And the stuff is like, I don't know. It's like, it's not like the best quality for the price that you pay. Like, these shoes here is like $180. And if I showed you my old boots, I think I got a picture of my old boots. I'll insert it. And I'll show you how these boots looked. I swear, they were the worst. Like, you would have thought I had those boots for like 6 years, and I only had them for like 6 months. Like, I lied to you not. So, there's a lot of stuff that comes into this whole little category of being a mail carrier. So, coming in, just know that you're not getting a uniform. You're not going to look like a regular mail carrier. The most you're going to get is a baseball cap and a mail satchel. That's all you will have as a mail carrier for your first 90 days or 120 days. Not unless you know somebody that will give you a uniform that they can't fit. Sometimes the old heads that's in the stations, they'll give some of the newer carriers some of their stuff that they can't fit. Sometimes, not all the time. But yeah, I mean, that's the gist of that as far as uniforms, because I get a lot of people asking about, well, when do I get my uniform? When do I get my uniform? I'm just like, yeah, no, you don't get your uniform until you're 90, until after you're 90, because again, I guess they want to make sure you're going to stay. So don't think that you're coming in looking like a postal employee to think that this job is easy. But I promise you, this job is not easy. It is not easy. It gets easier as time goes by. And even with me, I've been at the post office for 6 years now. And some days are really brutal for me. Like, oh my God. Not all days, but some days are brutal. And it's just like, I hate my job sometimes because it's just like, oh my God, this day is never ending. And my hateful days is when it's just raining all day. I hate that. And I also hate when it's icy outside because I just don't want to fall. So, that is the end of this video for today because Nyleen is putting on a whole show. And I think you can hear him more than you can hear me. I'm going to insert some clips of some stuff. You guys don't understand it until I do segment 2 with my top 5 things I like about my job and the top 5 things I hate about my job. And what the perks and benefits is. But I just wanted to put this one out here today so that way you guys can know what's going on. And, oh, wait, I'm sorry. For the people who actually have time, oh, you seen it? Who have time in, and they're about to get their uniforms, especially if you're in the winter where we are. Like, you need to invest in these pants. These pants are like a lifesaver. These pants, they're a little expensive. They're like $256 for these pants. I'm going to try to stand up so you guys can see. They're like $256 for these pants. These are, I bought these when I was pregnant with Nyleen, I think. That's why they're like super, super big. And it has, grab him, please. It has, whatchamacallit, to adjust the straps. But again, mine are like super, super big. But the plus about these pants is that in the winter, especially in the winter, because it's the only time you're going to wear these pants anyway. In the winter is that you can wear whatever you want underneath here because they don't see that. But like I said, these pants are expensive. I have another pair, but like I said, the situations as far as what we're doing right now, I don't have access to them. But these pants have like the world's biggest hole in them. And I just refuse to, let me move up so you guys can see because it's so ratchet. You see this hole? But like I said, I paid so much for these pants that I refuse to let them go. But if you're getting your clothing allotment right now and you're looking for something that you need, this is definitely an investment to get. This is an investment. I will tell you guys my top 5 things that I think that you should get when you get your uniform, depending on the season and what you really will need. But these are a lifesaver. Like, I mean, I am never cold with this on. I'm never cold. So, and I mean, it has the little, like I said, mine are like old. They're like ancient. So, again, my tassel is broken off. They're supposed to snap with the Velcro, but I just let mine dangle to the ground because they're so big. So, they just fall down, and I don't really care. But this keeps me warm all day, even in the coldest weather. Coldest weather. And for you new people who don't have your uniform allotment yet, just get you some good snowsuit pants. You can get them from like Models if you have a Models, Walmart. I think they're like $25. I think that's how much I paid for my snowsuit pants. Just to hold you over for the winter. And a good pair of thermals because it is the winter. And these lovely, I know you guys are probably tired of seeing these shirts. Anyway, these shirts are cold weather tight compression shirts or whatever. I buy mine from Target. I think these are like Champions or something, or Companion. I don't know what it is. Champion, something. Whatever Target sells as far as their active wear. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's from Target. Yeah, I think it starts with a G. I don't know. These are really good. You don't have to go ahead and waste money on the Under Armour ones because they all do the same thing. So it's just a waste of time. So I'm in Philly, and I think it was like 32 degrees today. As you can see, this is my uniform, and I just put my vest on top of it. And most of the time, I'm extremely hot. So this is my jacket, and then my vest, and then of course my swishies. But that's the end of this video. If you guys have any other questions about being a mail carrier or any other questions that you want to know, inbox me, leave a comment below. I will be doing a 5-part series on mail carriers. And again, I will go back and talk to my friends and my co-workers and I'll come up with a list of things to talk about with you guys. That way, you guys will be a little informed, and I'll talk to the CCAs that we have in our station coming in and what their expectations was and how they feel now, and with something that they wish they would have known now then that they know now. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a good night. I have a couple of more videos coming out. I plan on taking Peyton and them to Candytopia. I'm not too sure if you guys heard of that, but I'm looking for like some Groupon coupons for this because I heard it's really fucking expensive. But anyway, it's a good vlogging experience for them. So I will be doing that. I don't know if it's this weekend. I'm trying to do a mukbang and a collab with my cousin. We're going to do like a makeup challenge. I'm going to fuck my makeup up. But I'll insert some videos of when she did my makeup so you guys can see. So if you are somewhere in Philly, you can go ahead and subscribe to her channel. And she does more of like the vlogs and the mukbangs. She does a lot of mukbangs. She does. Stop it, Nalim. I swear, this little boy, he kills me. All right, I'm so sorry, guys. Disregard this because I'm subscribed to her channel, but the Jones Chronicles. I said the Joyce Chronicles. I think she should switch it to that now. But the Jones Chronicle, that's her channel. She does a lot of mukbangs and she does a lot of makeup.
You miss me?
So she does a lot. She does a bunch of makeups. You see that? So we're going to try to do a makeup vlog where she does her stuff, and then I'm gonna try to do the same thing she does. And sorry again, because Nalim is like our diabetes dog. He hears Kyrie beeping and then he calls him. So it's so funny. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Again, if you have any questions, again, you can DM me on Instagram at pinkstar_1813, or you can hit me in the comments below asking any mail related questions that you have as far as the job and what you need to do, how you need to do it, when you need to do it, what you need to do. All those things you can inbox me and ask me, or leave them at the bottom. If you have any other ideas or whatever you want, I will put it in a video. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you again for being so patient with me and my family as we are going through whatever we're going through right now, because it's like a long story. But thank you for being patient with us, and continue to subscribe to us and continue to watch our videos. So I appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow because I have to work in the morning. So, bye.